Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Derek Afasi. I'm the owner of Afasi Financial Group. Today's topic, I want to discuss with you independent life insurance and fully explain that for dummies. If you're getting, if you're just getting trying, if you're trying to just get set up with life insurance, what are the differences between an independent agency, a captive agency? How to make sure that you're getting essentially your best bang for your buck, meaning that you're placing for your life insurance need, for those life insurance goals. How are you able to place the smallest amount of dollars into a plan as possible, but get as much as necessary, as much as possible, depending upon what your specific goals are. So the major reasons why someone would want to purchase life insurance is protection for loved ones. They want to make sure if they have a debt, if they have, God forbid, if they passed away, um, you know, whenever, regardless of it could be in a shorter duration of time or in their hundreds, whatever the case may be, they want to make sure that there's some sort of death benefit protection that would come to their beneficiaries as if this individual was still living. So the differences between term and permanent insurance is term is for a set duration of time that is set to expire. Permanent insurance is set for the individual's life, regardless of however long they live. So when you're looking at the cost per month or the cost per year, well, term insurance is going to be cheaper because it has less risk from the insurance company's standpoint to give that offer, because they understand if somebody has a 20-year term policy, well then they're going to be paying for X amount of years. If this person doesn't die within 20 years, they just threw all that money away, and the insurance company wins. With a permanent policy, there's a couple of more components that are set up with, you have cost of insurance, you have miscellaneous expenses, you have cash value that's involved, because the company has to now segment it for a set duration of time to understand, okay, we are going to be paying out a death benefit. We have to understand this risk properly and play the law of large numbers to our favor. So whatever the case may be that you're looking for life insurance, nobody gets excited to purchase life insurance. Nobody says, oh, one day, oh, I really want to purchase life insurance. It typically happens that either you just, opened up a business, you just had a baby, you just purchased a house, you just unfortunately went to a funeral, and it made you think, okay, I want to make sure that my loved ones are taken care of the right way. And that's what it does, is it gives you that peace of mind that each month, each year that you're paying for this insurance, that your death benefit is going to go to your beneficiaries to suffice that specific need. So a lot of times you have agents that really try to push permanent only policies or term only policies, and you just want to have a combination of both to see which ones pertain to your specific situation. If at any point in time, if you could obtain all your goals through term insurance and pay a much cheaper expense, a much cheaper cost, well then term insurance 100% you should do. But that doesn't mean that you should only do term and invest the difference if you have a permanent life insurance need. So you have to kind of outweigh the pros and cons of each situation. With independent life insurance, what makes this very important is the differences between going with an independent agency versus a captive agent. What a captive agent means is, let's say if you saw a television commercial, you saw some sort of advertisement, and it piqued your interest, and you called up that company specifically to get life insurance. Well, that person that you're speaking with, regardless of whatever they say, they're going to be captive. They're going to tell you, oh, we could offer every carrier, but we're going to push our own carrier, from soup to nuts. We're going to tell you all the great things about our company. And that's going to be a disservice for your specific situation. And what I've noticed is typically a disservice is because you only have one option. They're going to give you company A. If you have all these different goals, well, they're still going to only push company A, on your plate of saying, listen, this is the offer, this is the offer, this is the offer. So now you're subject to whatever those high costs are if you have possibly a certain ailment, or if you have a certain death benefit amount, whatever the case may be. Might not it's going to not allow you to place the smallest amount of dollars to get as much as necessary to get that maximum amount of benefit. Now with an independent agency, we are an independent agency, and allows us to go through every carrier, including that captive agency carrier, to say, okay, in your area, depending upon your needs, first off, we have to figure out exactly what your needs are, whether or not life insurance would even pertain to your goals, and then whether or not you need a portion of term or a portion of permanent or a portion of both to suffice what that death benefit goal is. And then how do we maximize out that death benefit, making sure that's the cheapest cost at all times. And that's the power that an independent agency can do. Now, some independent agencies have some captive aspects of it. Say, okay, well, we'll give you 5 carriers to choose. Well, there's hundreds of carriers per state that offers multiple contracts and multiple strategies. So this is one of the things that make us very unique is whenever someone calls in, they're going to have they're going to have that process explained to them properly. They're going to sit down and see exactly what their need is, what their current situation is, what their goal is. If they have certain ailments, well, then that's going to pertain to certain carriers are going to give a better offer for someone that might have, diabetes as opposed to somebody that might have cancer 5 years ago, whatever the case may be. So it's all about placing in the smallest amount of dollars possible with the most amount of benefit as possible. So that's why I say smallest cost possible, but as much as necessary. And that's the way that you're going to be able to suffice your life insurance goal successfully. And let me clear off the screen. If you happen to find value in this video, feel free to give our 1-800 number a call. We offer 24/7 customer service. You can give us a call mornings, nights, weekends, whatever the case may be. If you have a specific life insurance goal or you want to try to get coverage on life insurance, we represent every carrier out there. We represent proprietary strategies that allow individuals to save thousands upon thousands of dollars every year off of their life insurance need by making sure that we're able to tweak out these laddering strategies and make sure that we're blending in the proper amount. What your goal is for your life insurance goal is going to be completely different than your neighbor, than a family member. Each person is going to have their niche criteria, and each company wants to give the best offer for that niche criteria. So we help you decipher what those companies are, and we're going to be very non-biased because we're not owed into a captive agency. We don't have to go directly into one carrier. We're, as an independent agency, it gives us the tools. It's a equivalent to, and I apologize if this offends anyone, but it's equivalent to hunting with a bazooka rather than hunting with a slingshot. We're able to guarantee that we're giving you the best possible price at the best possible cost with the greatest quality. So we are A+ rated on the Better Business Bureau. We've always had very good reviews. We've never had any complaints. It's because of this methodical process. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Retire Sharp, so you can have access to the most updated videos. Thanks so much, guys.